I never quite realized how beautiful this world is.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
If anyone is listening to this, there's something I need you to do. If you ever meet up with your high unit 9S, I want him.
Hello. So I'm doing this one off the cuff because I can't do my usual recording, which I do in front of the camera in my room, just because there's stuff going on, just DIY stuff and that. But I was driving to a supermarket just now, and the Weight of the World song from the game Nier Automata came on my shuffle whilst I was driving, and it got me thinking, Nier Automata, is this now one of my all-time favourite JRPGs? And it's been a subject that's kind of been on my mind for a while now. Now, I did make a thumbnail a couple of weeks back thinking I would talk about, but it's just this inspiration has come over just now just to talk about it. Now, usually I'd say to you, Final Fantasy VII is the greatest game of all time, and it is, and it will always be that for me. But recently I played in its entirety Nier Automata on the Nintendo Switch. Now, it had been in my backlog for a while, and I have actually played Nier Automata before. I have it on the PS4, but at that time I'd only done the first ending, so just up to 2B's finished, and then started with 9S. However, getting the full experience now, I have found this game to be one of the greatest games ever made, down to a various multitude of reasons. Now, this is the likes of the story, the characters, and the music. Now, the characters in general, you have 2B, 9S, and A2, and they're just fantastic characters. Now, to give you a basis of the story, it's an eternal war which has been raging on Earth. Basically, robots invaded the Earth and the humans left and are now settled on the moon, and they have built an android army known as Yora to take back the Earth, or so we think. Now, 2B is the first protagonist that you play as, and she has a fantastic combat style. She is balls to the wall, straight ass combat. Whilst you have 9S, who is a lighter attack, but he has hacking skills. And when you get to the point as playing as A2, she is back to the similar sort of style with some different parts to her combat, but similar to 2B. Now, what sticks out to me with this game being a favourite of mine now is the story. And it's been a few weeks since I have completed it. Now, when it came out, I was playing it before and just as Tears of the Kingdom got released. Now, usually I jump on the hype train and just play Tears of the Kingdom straight away. But for some reason, I was playing Nier Automata beforehand, and I really got hooked into it. And I played a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom, but went straight back to Nier Automata. Now, does that not say something about how good a game really is? The music is another standout for me, especially the likes of the city ruins when you're running around. The calming vocal melodies which play in this is something amazing. The Weight of the World as a soundtrack, that is an unbelievable song. Now, why this game has really stuck to me, and I now class this as one of my favourite JRPGs of all time, the story has still stuck with me, and I'm still thinking about this game, even though big hitters such as Tears of the Kingdom came out. Final Fantasy 16 has come out, and I am playing it, but I still go back in my head about my time playing Nier Automata recently. The story beats and the ending, or should I say the multiple endings. It's one of these games which I will revisit, but It's now in my top 3 games of all time. It is fantastic, and it should be experienced by everyone. Now, you might not be a fan of action-based combat, but if you put that aside, you've got a fantastic story to delve into. It's just unbelievably good. Now, I know this has just been an off-the-cuff ramble, but it just came to me when I was driving, and I thought, if I do not record this now in its entirety, unfiltered, then I'd be doing you a disservice and me a disservice. But, hey, I want to know is, am I right with what I'm saying about Nier Automata? Is this a game that you should be playing, or am I talking rubbish? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like what you're seeing, please help me grow the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And please help me grow the channel even more by hitting that notification bell. This has been Chicken Fillets as always, and until next time, tatty bye.